Hello. Welcome back to the stream. It's been 2 weeks. How is audio going? Floofy. Thank you so much for the follow. I've got my tea with me. I've got my phone for all the questions, and then of course there's gonna be questions on stream as well. So that is that. Luffy, congrats on the banner submission win. That's like a huge win. Awesome. It's 1:37 at night. It is 3 p.m. for me right now. I came back from LA like 3 days ago, and my watch has not changed back to the time zone that I'm in, even though I keep trying to sync up my watch. It's just not working. Razer Huntsman Mini, purple or red? I'm gonna say red. I definitely just prefer linears to clickies. To anyone asking for free keyboards, it's just not my thing. Like, I do a lot of giveaways, I do, but I can't do it all the time. I don't have that much money, I don't have that much resources, shipping is a pain. What brand is the gaming chair? It is Secret Lab. Is that reversed? Should I flip it? What is going, should I flip that? Flip horizontal? Oh, but that looks weird now. See, now I have to move the chat here and the alert here. Is that better? Or is that weird? My camera's reversed. Is that better though? Yeah, the gaming chair, Secret Lab, they sent it to me. It is the 2022 version. It has a built-in lumbar, but I don't like it. It's really hard to say whether I like it or not. It's really hard. I'm using my DSLR today, so that's why it looks better. And then my webcam here is off. But next week I will be officially upgrading the stream setup on stream, so you can see like the differences. But I'm like Frankensteining a bunch of different lights from the studio to do the stream. Yeah, I've missed all of you. It's been such a long time since I've like streamed, read chat. This mic is the Audio Technica 2020, and there's some cat hair on it. It's quite annoying. It sounds really good. I have it attached to an Elgato Wave XLR, and I consider it 100% worth it compared to like a Blue Yeti or something. I love it. It's great. Demon Slayer Season 2's opening is out? What? I need to watch this later on. This is Jasmine. I made it just now. It's 3 p.m. and I'm not an afternoon person, so I get really tired. And that's why I stream in the morning. But no one was like available in the morning, I guess, so here we are. What gave me the name Switch and Click? Check out our shorts channel for that. I answer a lot of frequently asked questions on there. We're gonna officially get into shorts on the main channel, but I think for FAQs and stuff, that is going on the shorts channel. It's super low effort stuff, but it's great. I love it. Let's see. What headphones are these? These are the Drop X Sennheiser HD 58X. I have an affiliate link somewhere. I'm not sure where. You don't have to use it. I really like them because they're open back, and Jake and I work in the same room. So if I want music and he wants music, but we still need to talk to each other, right? Because we're working in the same room. So that's just something that I prefer. But closed back is great too. Closed back is fine. Card Bear, you love the vids? Today is primarily like for you guys. It's for chat. I'm not working on a keyboard today, although I did this morning. Smashing MC, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. You're new, you're 11, and you really want a keyboard. Save up money or get really good grades and be like, hey mom, I got really good grades. Can I get a keyboard? Do that. Do I play Minecraft? Not anymore, not recently. I don't have time. I just don't have time. It's really tough. I just don't have time. I wish I had time. I'm gonna make chat like super big on my screen. I need like a vertical monitor, you know? The purple name tags YouTube? Good question. I need to wait for a Twitch person to pop in and then maybe I can answer you, but I have no idea. It just does it by itself. How did I get into keyboard modding? Well, my first keyboard, the Drop Control, it wasn't great. Like the stabilizers were loud, the switches didn't feel good, it was too heavy, and I didn't love it. And I knew there were things I could do to make it better. So I read a bunch of stuff online, and that's how I learned. And I've just learned along the way. Like those initial mods, they sucked. I had no idea what I was doing, and nowadays things sound pretty good. Yes, Jake is my husband. As far as music goes, I just listen to top hits. Am I selling keyboards? Usually I don't. If I get too full, I'll just donate to Goodwill or something. The chat is so slow. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. So the green names... The green names and the blue names are... Well, Twitch people get like special colors. YouTube people just are purple. Sup, Houston gang. Squid Game keyboard. I just finished it like 2 nights ago. It seems like a great thing to do like a really quick video on because it's super trendy, but our turnaround time is so slow that we can't do it yet. But when we get this shorts game going, then we're gonna make it work. All right, Q&A. I did it on Twitter. I also did it on the YouTube community tab, and then there's also this stuff. So there's like a ton of questions. Jake and I probably will. We're just never gonna divorce because when you get married, you just don't do that. What's the brand of my keyboard? You can't even see my keyboard right now. Who's my favorite Pokemon? Togepi. Very cute, very cute. What's the plan for the channel? We're essentially gonna be doing very, very similar things and be really, really entertaining. The giveaways, it's not done yet. The mouse giveaways are still going on, and I will announce that when they are announced, but I think there's like 12 days left or something like that. How old am I? I am 27. The nice age of 27. Alright, I've got some Twitter questions. The first one is, how was your journey like, and describe it in over 500 words? This is such a strange question, right? Like, the journey of what? It's too vague. Next, I'm not answering it. No, Squid Game's not family friendly, no. Don't watch it if you're like under 18. It's sort of graphic. Have I made Jake a keyboard? I have not. I plan on doing it. My first keyboard was a Drop control. Like back in the day, right? Where the only hot swap keyboard was just a drop control. And now you can get a hot swap keyboard for like $40 on Amazon. Just every company's selling them. Oh, if you want a sneak peek of the next video, go on Twitter and please vote. Please vote for who you think the winner is, right? Please. This is very important. I'm gonna be linking it because it's that important. You have a power here to decide the true winner of this competition. Vote, everyone vote. Use your democratic powers. Squashy Boy is my friend? Yeah, we're all friends pretty much. Is keyboard and mouse modding a hobby or is it a full-time thing? Doing I don't want to say doing YouTube is a full-time thing, but it is. But it's also like the business behind YouTube that is the full-time thing, you know? Like we have a lot of things more than just YouTube. Did you vote? Did you click on the link and vote? Please do it. Why don't I have a gaming channel? It's because we're too busy with Switch and Click to make another channel. There was a time where we thought about making another channel and it just wasn't possible with the time constraints, and it just wasn't possible. Like we have all the gear, we have everything, but like planning the videos, recording the videos, it just wasn't possible. Do I miss anything from OT? I don't. I guess I miss my kiddos. They were pretty... I like them a lot. I miss my kiddos a lot. A lot of them had so much potential. But other than that, I don't really like working for anyone else. And I think a lot of you relate with that, you know? Can I do a review on Everest Max? I have the Everest Max. I guess it's sort of like overpriced for what it is. Like it's not amazing. There's nothing about it that just screams, get me, you know? Like it has a lot of features, but it's also, like in my mind, a lot of those features are sort of useless. Yeah, if you have more than one channel, you probably have a team being built around you, which is what we're working on right now. Yeah, we're working really hard to get ahead in our videos so that we can hire out an editor, so that we can get a thumbnail designer and do all those things. It just takes a lot of time. I don't have kids like my own kids, but as an OT working in pediatrics, you call them your kiddos, you know? Is spray painting a board worth it? This is a good question. If it's your first... Is spray painting your keyboard worth it? If it's your first and your only keyboard, I don't recommend it. Just because you might mess up or something. But if you can find like a keyboard at Goodwill, or I don't know, somebody threw it out or something, and practice on that. Like practice on something before going to your keyboard, because that you could really mess something up and it sucks. You don't want that. That's why we have a test keyboard. Like the front of our test keyboard looks exactly like the biggest keyboard with the gradient, the different colors, and the back of it is orange with a yellow like gradient. So it's basically a Frankenstein keyboard. It's a test. What up, Ezra? Welcome to the stream. Is the Huntsman Mini a good keyboard? I think so. There's so many questions about this, right? There's so many questions about what makes something a good keyboard. But I think that just depends on you. Like, what do you think is a good keyboard? What features do you think is good in a keyboard? Here's a question. If you had to make the most perfect keyboard, what would you put in it? And then out of those, Like, what features does the keyboard you're looking at have? But seriously, what kind of keyboard would be perfect? It's insane how I have 250,000 subscribers but only 180 watchers. You have to think about like the time zone. People are in school, people are working. They're here for the videos. They're not here for the stream. Like when I stream, it's primarily to like you guys, the love group, so to say. I don't expect everyone to come into a stream and like chat or pay attention and do any of those things. It's not reasonable to have those expectations. FitLab, glad you're at a point where you're able to start hiring people to help run your channel. It helps scale. Have you scaled? I'm having a very hard time scaling, but I think as we get more and more ahead in the videos, it's gonna be easier. The goal this month is to get 2 videos ahead. That way we can pass one on to an editor and then do revisions and make sure that like, they got the style and stuff. I'm a good streamer. That's about it. I don't know. It's a pretty normal stream. Central Time gang. I agree. How many keyboards have I made for people? Ooh, it's a good one. Made one for the subscriber, my sister. I've made one for Austin Evans. I was gonna make a Glarsis one and as sort of like a prank meme thing. It didn't work out. Shipping to the UK is like insanely expensive. It's not my thing. But we've got big things planned for 300k. So that'll be pretty good. I should try and make a keyboard out of cardboard. Hamaji Neo's done that one. I think he did it really well. I don't think I can beat that. Podcast voice. Unfortunately, my video voice is not podcast voice. They're very different. They're very different voice. Ragu made your first keyboard? What did you make? What did you make? I'm really curious. Jan Panhuber, thank you so much for the 5 euros. 5 euros. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. I saw something I wanted to answer. Oh, if you want to get into the custom keyboard community, do you have to start low budget wise? You don't have to. You can just jump straight to something really expensive, but then you don't know what you want. Like you're not 100% sure. Like you could be spending hundreds of dollars to get something that you might not like, which is the only issue with starting with something really high. I prefer budget stuff and then making it amazing and then being like, I know what I like now, you know? Hello everyone who has joined. PC specs, exclamation mark. PC, I believe, is the command. Why is it so difficult to get a 65% wooden case? I don't think those exist, do they? The only wooden case I know is 60%, and there's a 75% somewhere, but it's really expensive. Yeah, I totally agree, Titus. The budget keyboard life is really fun. It's a lot of... I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. It's a lot of experimentation. It's a lot of like risk-free modding. Whereas with something expensive, like with the Austin Evans keyboard, I was sort of scared to mess up because of how expensive it was. A video on the podcast setup. What do you want to know about it? I can answer it right now. I don't think that warrants a video. It could be something that I like say on the FAQ channel, but What mic am I using? This is the Audio-Technica 2020 on some mic arm. We got a Micro Center for like the cheapest we could get because we wanted to build this thing really fast. And it's connected to a Wave XLR from Elgato, and that's pretty much it. On Streamlabs, there is a noise suppression filter because my PC here on the table makes a ton of noise. It's so loud. It's ridiculously loud. It's humming all day. It's less loud than my actual editing PC, so that's good. But noise suppression on any microphone is like your best friend. Do that. Someone asked if my secret lab chair was comfortable. I'm not gonna say it's uncomfortable, but I'm not gonna say it's like a Harman Miller either, you know? BitLab, thank you so much for the super chats. I need to find your super chat. Oh, here's a little something to show support. I've been watching from the beginning and glad to see you grow so fast. Well deserved. Thank you so much. This year's been insane. And with the goals that we've made for ourselves, it's gonna be even more insane. Like it's gonna be pretty crazy. The mouse I'm using, let me show it to you. The mouse I use on the stream is the, get out of the chat box. It's the Razer Viper Mini. It's pretty cute. I should upgrade it someday. But my mouse on my desk is an MX Master 3. That's just because I don't do too much gaming outside of, well, like doing things for videos. I just play World of Tanks every day. Like they just needed a sponsor. He's like, just give me money. I literally play it every day. Best silent switches, I think the ones that I use in the quietest keyboard challenge, those were my personal favorite. The linear ones, what are they called? Durock something silent switches. Those are my favorite so far. Better than like silent reds or silent browns or any of those. Most budget tactile. Acco CS Blue, I would say. Your PC is so loud you can hear it from the bathroom. Hey, if it cools down your PC, it works. It works. My PCs they're all loud. I'm not sure why. I don't know what part of it is loud. Is it like the case fans, the CPU fan, or the GPU? Like something is so loud. It's ridiculous. What time is it for me? It's 3:30. My watch still says 1:30. I don't know why it won't sync up properly. It's really annoying. Tim, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. What's a good recommendation for a keyboard that I can use to switch between Mac and Windows? In the past, I would say Keychron. If you're into that, the only issue I have with Keychron is their like long-term like quality control. I've been looking at iQuinix lately. I know their keyboards are a little bit expensive. They are definitely expensive. They're not cheap. But their newest one, the space traveler looking, the L80, that one looks really nice, and it has different switch capabilities and stuff. It's basically, on paper, it's a perfect keyboard. In actual usage, I haven't used it long enough to say, but I'll be taking a really in-depth look at that like 2 weeks from now. Stream 2 weeks from now, I'll be taking a look at that. Yeah, I don't do reviews on the channel anymore, but if a company really wants me to look at their keyboard, I can do it on stream, but no videos. Yeah, chat moved too fast for me and now I'm like super behind. Favorite place to visit? I want to go to Europe, eat some French food. That would be fun. My favorite class in World of Tanks. See, this is fun. Do you play World of Tanks? World of Tanks is so much fun. My favorite class is a heavy tank because firepower. But I've tried playing Tank Destroyer and I suck. I hate how like the tank does this and the guns right here and it's like but like the turret can't move independently of the tank, and it's like, I can't aim. Hate it. So I live in Texas, eh? I do. I don't plan on moving anytime soon. We've thought about it. We want something with nicer weather, but then the prices of the homes like exponentially go up. It's insane. YouTube rate limits comments? What do you mean? It's basically a slow chat. Since I tried a not slow chat. I tried a 2-second slow chat and it was insane. It wasn't bearable for me or the mods, and it was just insane. Decide what you drink at Starbucks. Caramel macchiato light with an extra shot. World of Tanks is the only game I play. Hey, El Jefe! Yeah, it was great meeting you at Vid Summit. I've gotta like hit you up, you know? Stop by to show some love. Thank you. Do you do any live streaming? It's sort of fun. Do I like to read? I only read like business books. They're not the most fun sometimes, and sometimes I don't enjoy them. I don't read that much anymore. I should. Someone said I need to read Lord of the Rings, but then I was like, it's this thick. But maybe I should get into some fantasy book reading. I mostly just watch like anime at night to settle. Like my brain's going so fast, but at night I have to settle, so I watch anime. We just finished season something of Food Wars, and there's no more of that. Let's see, 83ers. Thank you so much for the super chat. What's the best 75 hot swap keyboard? Keyboard or kit? Keyboard or kit? It's pretty important. I should try living in Europe. House prices are ridiculous. Like cheaper? I need cheaper homes. They're so expensive. If you don't buy it together, each person can get first time buying benefits later on. Oh, if you're married, you can still get those benefits. What do I do in my free time? Oh man. I don't have that much free time, but we schedule in time to like work out. Most of our time is spent walking our dog. We spend like 2 hours walking him every day. It's insane. Any upcoming keyboard companies I'm excited for? I need to know of these keyboard companies, so you tell me, what companies are you excited for? I think iQuinix is one of the best up and comers lately. And they're very much listening to their customers in terms of what they're doing moving forward. Yeah, but other than that, I still think they have a lot of work to do. There's still a large gap between what they offer and I feel like what I would want. Count Duckula, I gotta go, got work tomorrow. All right, thanks for visiting. Have a good day. What anime do you like now? I'm waiting for a few to come back. I'm waiting for Demon Slayer for the next season, Attack on Titan for the next season. I need to watch Hunter x Hunter. You remember when Rodrigo plays, when you were playing World of Tanks, your tank flung in the air? Was it a light tank? When I play and I'm not looking and I'm just driving, like I'll accidentally flip my tank on a rock. And that sucks. Hippo questioned if I'm like team trees, like the Mr. Beast team trees. Or if I just like trees. I like nature. I recycle. I do lots of things. Oh, AMA is like a Reddit thing. I actually didn't know what it meant either, but it means ask me anything. Oh, you actually recognize the Carpio. I don't like it. I thought I would. Like, I was so interested in this product because I was like, oh, like it makes sense. Theoretically, everything makes sense. You have a gap in the middle for your tunnel to go through, but the issue is it's too big. Like, this is the small size and it's still too big for me. But if you have a bigger hand, I guess it would work better. But I'd rather just go without. Shifu, thank you so much for the €5 super chat. We need more donations. We need more donations. Except if you can't afford it, don't do it. Please. I need you to take care of yourselves. We'll be okay. Secret Lab is the chair. I like how I get a lot of questions about what chair it is, but like it's such a logo intense chair that it's like you can't recognize the chair. I guess my head is always covering it. How long have I been doing YouTube? I had a very old channel. Okay, this is how it started. This is how I started. In the year after I graduated undergrad, 2016, I started Twitch streaming, and I was streaming Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And I was going at it for 3 months, made $300 in like subs and donations, and I was like, yeah, I'm making online money. And then grad school started, and I was too busy, and then I never did it again. But then I started a fitness channel because I was super into fitness at that time. And it didn't really grow. It's at like 1,000 subscribers right now. And then eventually we started Switch and Click, and now here we are. 260 something thousand subscribers later. And it's all thanks to you guys. Alright, that was weird. I love that you don't scream but soft shout. It's still pretty loud though. Like if I'm looking at the levels of my audio, like if I were to actually scream, it would blow your ears off. But if I just do it the way I usually do, it doesn't what's that called when your levels go up? There's a word for it. I majored in biochemistry. I loved it, did great. And then I went to grad school for occupational therapy. Why Rage Official, you're leaving. All right, peace out. You gotta go study hard, pass your exams, do everything nice. Yeah, when the meters go up so high that all you do is clipping's what it's called. Sometimes our levels are too high, so like everything I say clips, and that's really annoying in the edit because you can't really fix clipping. So I've like developed this talking style to get around that. I'm paying attention to chat. I just said peace out. You just said you're leaving. Go. When the levels peak. Yeah, clipping. It's just because there's a stream delay. Linus, thank you so much for the €5. Hooray for online money. That was my first foray into online money, is that Twitch stream. I think it was called Hot Summer Storm. And that was the beginning of it all. I did stream a lot after that. These are drop Sennheiser HD68X. Is more mouse stuff coming? We're doing it slowly. Like, if we are keyboards here and other things are a little outside here, like it's gonna be a very slow expansion where it's not super noticeable. A book I liked lately. I haven't read anything lately. Tips for typing faster. When you're typing, how many words ahead are you reading? And then how good's your spelling and muscle memory when it comes to spelling? What am I gonna do for that? Everyone vote. If you want the hint on the next video, please vote in this poll. right now. Vote for your favorite keyboard. Do it. Metroid Fan 2020, thank you so much for the super chat. This is crazy. Today is crazy. I appreciate y'all so much. Did I just say y'all? I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of the whole Texas thing. Any recommendations after 10 plus years on the Microsoft Ergonomic 4000? All the options lack a number pad, dedicated media keys, or are not full size. There's one split keyboard that I saw that was pretty good. What was it called? I know it's in one of Austin Evans' thumbnails. I'll have to look. It's like the MD770 or something like that. How do you add background music in your streams? I'll talk about that very soon. Patrick, thank you so much for the super chat, the $5 Canadian. Thank you for your contributions. What's your favorite tactile switch? Favorite tactile switch? Velios. I know they're sort of expensive, but they're very nice and they're not like super loud too. The polls on Twitter, I linked it. If you could please vote, that would be really helpful. Ethan Sky, thank you so much for the sub. FitLab, the fitness space is flooded. Much better to do a keyboard channel. Have to be really unique. It's a mess of content with so much information. I've noticed that challenge type content tend to do really well in fitness, but then like that, I guess there's not much education. But like it's the same thing that I do. It's like when you mix entertainment and education, you just smash them together. People still get a lot of educational value from it, even though you're not flooding it with information. It's a weird position to be. I think keyboard content's pretty competitive. Like, it's pretty competitive, I think. There's like 10 channels that do really well. That really like are upping the ante when it comes to like thumbnails, edits, retention, even ideas, like all of that. Oh yeah. Someone was talking about adding background music in a stream. You can do it several ways. You can just like add the desktop volume and have that playing. What I do, since I have an Elgato Wave XLR, is I have it as a submix. So like the volume I'm listening at could be different than the volume you hear at, which is really convenient for me. Hornman, thank you so much for the super chat. Just started my first attempt at looping switches. Ooh, that's tough. Good luck. Hexy Purple Pandas, thank you for the inspiration and info. Thank you. You're welcome. You're gonna do great. Looping's time consuming. Just watch content while you're doing it. That helps me. Edutainment, exactly. Yeah, I use Streamlabs OBS. You can like add different audio things if you go into settings and audio, and like usually it's default or headset or something that you can add music through. What type of YouTube videos feel entertaining to you? There's a fine line between like a video that I don't want to watch, but I do watch because it's so fast and there's so much going on, versus a video that's like actually really satisfying. I watched one yesterday and I was really surprised with how beautiful it was, I guess. But it was about someone made a riding pig from Minecraft. Like he literally just made this pig. I made the fastest rideable Minecraft pig by Electo. It was like a really good story. I was very satisfied with it, which is pretty rare. How much is my setup worth? Depends on which one, I guess. There's like the stream setup, but then there's my my actual setup. Like, they're very different things. Everything is very different, like between the business and me. AMA means ask me anything, and I guess if no one understands that, then I did it wrong. So I'm gonna change the title to Q&A, and that's gonna make everything better. AMA is a Reddit term, and I learned about it last year where like somebody was doing an AMA, and I was like, what's AMA mean? It means ask me anything. Mad Max, what are some of your dream Grail keyboards? My dream keyboard. I think none of you are gonna like this answer because I don't have a dream keyboard. Like, I don't want a key cult. I don't want anything fancy. Like, I'm just really happy with the keyboards that I own. And my favorite one right now is my KBD 67 Lite with like the glorious links and some like cat Japanese keycaps on them, and I like it. It's great. It's really great. And yeah, I just don't want the fancy stuff. I'm not like that. How did I meet Jake? We met in the gym. We work out. How much anything costs? Well, it all depends on like like how can I say like my camera costs, my mic costs, my PC costs? Like, what does that mean? What does setup encompass? How often do I buy keycap sets? Right now, almost never, unless it's for a video. That's the only time. Just came home from school, duckies. Welcome to the stream. If you just came home from school, I'm assuming you're also in Central Time, maybe? What keyboard do I dream about the most? This is so weird. I don't think about keyboards unless it's for an idea. Ooh, do you think lubing stems are worth it if you already lube the rails on the housing? I only lube the stems nowadays. I don't lube anything else because it takes too much time. Black ink silence? Those are a thing? That seems fancy. Risk. You got exams tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck. Do awesome. What mouse? I go between the MX Master 3, the MX Vertical, and the G Pro Wireless. Those are my main three right now. I went to college for biochemistry. I wanted to be a doctor. Like, that was my thing for the longest time. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be a pediatrician. I started studying for my MCAT, and I was like, what am I doing? Actually, it was when I started like shadowing doctors. That was when I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know. And like, I hate going to the doctor too. So I didn't want to do it anymore. And I shadowed a lot of other professions, and that's how I came about OT. And then I was like, well, I don't want to work for anyone else. So this is how this happens. It's like a cycle of events that it just happens. You got, wow, there's so many exams tomorrow. Good luck, everyone, taking your exams. Do awesome. Study like a week in advance, and then the day before you're like, I'm good. That's how I was. Pranav, love your videos. I love your emotes. What switches am I using? I'm using Glorious Link switches. You just bought the GK61? If you just bought it, then it's worth it. Final, I'm so lucky I can buy a new keyboard. I don't really buy new keyboards. They're mainly for content. Like, most of the stuff I buy is not for me personally. SK the producer. Love the content. Thank you so much. Thank you. Watching from the UK, that's awesome. Seriously thinking about getting MT3. I love MT3. I think it's awesome. I don't think it's for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone. I love the accent. I'm from the US, born in California. Not sure if there's an accent. Jonas, you gotta go. Peace out. Peace out. Have a great day. Hobbies outside of keyboards. Netflix, workout, walk, family stuff. Yeah, Netflix. That's a good one. Yeah. What else? We eat. I like food, which is funny because I'm a terrible cook. Really bad. Good luck, exam takers. Good luck. Opinion on the imperial metric system. See, I really, in school, I thought metric was like OP. It was just OP because they're so easy to calculate. And then I went to Canada and they talked about like kilometers, and I was like, how long is like 1 kilometer? And then I realized that growing up imperial, you just get used to imperial, so why would you switch to metric? And it was just a whole thing. I'm okay with it. It's just what you grow up in. I've seen Squid Game. It's great. It's too graphic for most of you all, but it's great. I got into the hobby November 2019, probably. Yeah. Is a Keychron C1 too light? It is. In a C1, I put a silicone mold in it recently. The one that I used for the quiet keyboard, but I made another one for the C1. It's great. It makes it heavy. If you have like a Michaels or something, I highly recommend. It gives it like a chonk feel without being like, it's not that hard to do. I don't think. The Smash review with Sora, I did see that. Ethan, I should move to Maryland. Great weather. I just moved from Washington to Texas. My brother moved out of Maryland recently, like 3 months ago. There's absolutely a California accent. I don't know. I don't think they have an accent. I don't think so. Cooking's not my thing. Never will be. Do I plan on doing YouTube as a career a long time? There's a lot of other things going on. I don't think I can talk about them. There's a lot going on. YouTube is like, being a creator is like a full-time thing though. For sure. What's my Minecraft username? I don't remember. It's probably like Betty Booga or something like that. It's sort of a meme between my siblings. Like they have this thing where they do alliteration names, and I was like, alliteration? What am I gonna do? And then I came up with Betty Booga, and yeah, it looks ridiculous. Or do all PBT keycaps have the same question? They vary. They definitely vary. Some are like very rough, and some are a little smoother, but it depends. And the thickness matters too. There's so many differences between keycaps. Corsair, the K60 I really liked. If you are okay with like the full size, then K60 is pretty good. Did you all vote? We need votes. Votes. Because someone needs to win the Attack on Titan keyboard challenge. And I won every challenge so far. So, a vote for me? No, just kidding. I can't sway the votes like that. Just vote normally. Vote normally. I don't really understand how the Imperial system came to be. It just is. Do you love making keyboards? I enjoy it sometimes. Just like how I wouldn't, like sometimes you want to eat lunch, sometimes you don't. I use the accent when I said accent. What? You broke the mode switch? Oh yeah, the mode switch is so small. You definitely have to be careful of the mode switch. But I keep it on 1, so I don't mind it if I lost it. Silicone molds are amazing. I love it. George, have a nice day. Have a good day. Favorite Switch. Favorite Switch. The hard one. I think I've really liked Glorious Links lately. Just because they come pre-lubed. It's super easy. Just really great. Have I had any problem making money on YouTube? It depends, I guess, on like the different quarters and the ad spends and what videos I make and if my videos do well or not. You can vote on Twitter. Vote on my Twitter, twitter.com/switch. So switch click. I'll just link it to you. See, someone took Switch and click, and I was like, wait, what? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Alright, it looks like everyone has to go. What's the real personality? The calm, measured one or the manic? They're both me. Sometimes I have more energy and sometimes I don't. I think with review content, like I get really bored. I'm not really excited. But with things like keyboard challenges or like customizing, like I love customizing things. It's probably my favorite thing. I get pretty happy. Yeah, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. I don't know what to tell you. Like, they're both me at different situations, I suppose. Like in real life, I'm actually quite shy, which is hard to think about. But I'm like really bad at speaking, really bad at meeting new people. But you know, you just push those walls down, and like you do it anyways. So if you're all thinking about starting a YouTube channel or doing whatever on like the internet, like you can do that. You can do it. It takes time, it takes practice. Talking to the camera takes practice. Andrew, thank you so much for the amazing content. Looking for a new keyboard, and yours is bruising your thumb. The G915. I think it's great. I think it's expensive. If you're not using the wireless feature, I think it's really expensive. But if you are gonna use the wireless, I think it's a really good deal. You're all gonna go. What time is it now? It's almost 4. At 4, I also have to go. We're working like double time on this video to get it edited. It'll be like our first sponsored video. Not sponsored video, but more like brand deal. First real brand deal, I suppose. So working hard for that. Seems like everyone's loving the content. Do I have a real manic personality? No, I'm actually like quite chill about most things. Only like between Jake and I am I like sort of crazy, I guess. And that, you know, we're married, so he loves me anyways. But to be able to show who you are to the internet is hard. It's just hard. Like there's a lot of judgment. There's a lot of weird things. Jake and I share lifting as our primary hobby. And gaming. We do that too. To everyone saying goodbye, have a good day, have a good night, wherever it is that you live. I know the time is weird for you, but thank you so much for stopping by. I'm actually gonna be heading out soon as well. New channel, new video, Saturday. I think you're gonna love it. I'm gonna love it. I think you're gonna love it. You don't have to force a bubbly personality. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can be whoever you are. It's just who I am without being shy is like a pretty intense person, I guess. And then, I don't know. It's really hard to say. It's hard to say. Like I am a happy person. Like I do have a lot of energy. But I know if it can look weird, I guess. Like I don't like review content. That's all I have to say. And I can be camera shy, and you can be camera shy, but you can decide to like not be if you want. Do you script? I think this is gonna be the last question I'm gonna answer. Also, FitLab, thank you so much for hanging out with everyone and in chat. Do I script videos? No, most of it is improv nowadays. Most of it we run through over and over and over again, trying to change what I say, if it's concise or not concise. I tend to ramble. I tend to get like tongue-tied, make mistakes, and then I say it several times, like just to get it smoother in my mind, and then we take the take that is best. That's basically what we do. The only thing we might script is the intro, just because it has to be so fast almost to keep someone's attention at that very beginning. There's so many things going against me, right? Like, people assume tech content is boring. Like, people don't know that I'm like a female in the first place, like just from the thumbnail. So we're fighting a lot of things there, and we script only the intro, maybe the CTA, or not scripted, but like have talking points. Yeah, that's it. Most of it's improv. I improv a lot. The voiceovers, I improv, and you can tell that like they're sort of messy. They're like coming out of my head. They're spilling out almost. You voted 1 on the poll. Nice. All right. I have to go. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I think the new time is good. I'm not sure, but next stream will be next Tuesday at the same time, 3 p.m. and I'm gonna be officially upgrading my like stream setup. I'm not gonna be stealing equipment from the video stuff anymore. It's been a mess in here since we started streaming, so it's really gonna fix things up, organize things a bunch. Yeah, filter out the negativity. Do what you want to do. You can do what you want to do. Even you can just do everything you want to do. All right, I am off. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please vote on the Twitter poll. Go to my Twitter. Links are in here. And I will see you next week. Peace out. Now I have to press the end button. End.